So, I know this isn't the usual sort of video that I post to this channel, and I want to preface it with no, the RuneScape content is not going anywhere. I still plan to finish this Falador area Ultimate Iron Man video that I'm working on, and I still want to play RuneScape. I'm just burnt on the Falador grind, and I both want to work on my main and have other Iron Men and Iron Men ideas that I'd kind of rather be working on. So, just trying to grind this out when it's not really where my old school RuneScape heart is. That's what I've been working through on that front. But anyway, this isn't about old school RuneScape. That is the point. The old school RuneScape stuff will be returning, but this is about a different game that I've been playing, and apparently there is an annual celebration day for it. The game is Beyblade. This is my experience going shopping barefoot for Beyblades. That's another thing I don't normally talk about on this channel. I'm gonna ask, I hope everybody, and I'll ask you to have an open mind about this, because I know barefoot lifestyle isn't something that most people really are exposed to in their day-to-day life. It's kind of some hippie shit to most people, and people would see me and think I'm kind of some hippie shit, so that is whatever that is. But the point being, I'm not trying to hurt anybody or anything. I've been living this barefoot lifestyle for well over a decade now. That's a magpie impling. I want that one. And yeah, contrary to how some or many people, when I have these sorts of experiences, might treat it, my feet aren't dirty. I wash them every time I bathe, which is certainly more than most people wash their shoes. No offense to shoe wearers, I'm not throwing shade, it's just the reality of the situation, and I'm not oozing anything from my feet or anything like that in these stores. Places try and make it seem like they're discriminating against me, for sanitary reasons, for other things like that, and it's just really not the case. So yeah, let's just get to the video. I'll again, open mind, please, hopefully, if that's possible, but yeah, I know it's weird, and it is what it is. More RuneScape will come soon. Thanks for watching. Here's the video. It's Beyblade Day today, I guess. I didn't really know about it. I just started getting into Beyblade YouTube like a week or two ago. I want to celebrate the day. Hasbro and Takara Tomy, the companies that make Beyblade, do this thing, I guess. They announced a couple things, nothing going on locally. I did my taxes early. It's a Beyblade Day miracle. I got my tax return back today. And yeah, let's go barefoot shop at a Walmart or a few Walmarts and probably a Toys R Us, and let's see what's out there to hunt for Beyblades. So, first stop on the search is this Walmart up here, and yeah, let's see how we do. So, Walmart had basically nothing, just like real basic Beyblades, and not even really much for that. We're checking out Toys R Us, and we'll see how that goes. So, this Toys R Us actually has a sort of decent selection, a few different Star Wars Beyblades, the Luke and Vader and the Mandalorian series. They also have Talon-Terra, which I've been keeping an eye out for, and honestly, I don't think this is a huge problem. My feet are not causing any sort of an issue, really, physically. No sort of biohazard, but I did just have the store manager of this Toys R Us tell me he would allow me to buy something this time if I want to get one of these stadiums, which I've been considering, one of these.
but he told me that he's done it before and is planning to wash all of the floors because they've had a barefoot customer, which seems ridiculous to me. I'm tempted to not buy the Talentera, but I might buy it and see if this is a policy that Toys R Us has in general, because they're a Canadian company, and with what's going on right now, if they're willing to serve me, I'll buy one, but I'll get one that has intact factory, not retaped packaging. So at IKEA here, there's the sign somewhere along this giant building. There's another sign over here. We're at IKEA here, and I've usually got good service here. I like to come buy their vegan meatballs. I've done it on several occasions now. You got a sign on the door. Shoes and shirt required at IKEA. What the hell? You probably can't see it, but we just went through the toll booth on the McKay Bridge in Dartmouth. For the first time ever for me, doing it without paying the toll. Nice little milestone for this Beyblade Day journey. Doing my first Halifax Dartmouth toll-less bridge crossing, but it's still kind of bittersweet. Like those last two experiences. First Toys R Us with the like ultra germophobic manager, and then IKEA with their discriminatory shirt and shoes required sign on the door, which I've never noticed before and has never been a problem any other time I've been there before. Wasn't a problem this time because we got there after they closed, but that's besides the point. I like shopping at IKEA. I like their food. I like going to the restaurant every now and then when I've gone. It just sucks when places choose to be discriminatory, not even when they're forced to be. Like, our province, Nova Scotia, has no laws or rules or anything mandating or encouraging otherwise people to have rules in their private establishments requiring footwear. Like, Nova Scotia doesn't have any of that. It's only private establishments taking that on themselves. And yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. If they don't want my money, unfortunately, the owner of Amazon has no problem taking my money. So that also is what it is. This really sucks. They got the stadium, but they also got Talentera here for the first time I've seen it in Walmart.
Oh, damn.
For a couple bucks cheaper, but not enough to care all that much about. Only sucks because I got it from that Toys R Us expansion.
Oh, they got the unicorn.
Sorry to bump you. Do you guys carry Pokemon cards?
That's in the keys, I think.
Oh, cool. And where would your stationery section be?
Straight on that side.
Awesome. Thank you very much. No Pokemon. Can we get a large onion rings and 2 Impossible Burgers?
Impossible?
Yeah.
And you drink with it?
No, just that, I think. Cool. Thank you very much. So, pretty good Beyblade Day altogether. Still crazy to me that Beyblade Day is a thing, but I'm happy we got a nice few new Beyblades. I got a stadium, which goes with the new Beyblade X system. It just does really suck about, especially the Toys R Us, the IKEA with the song. It's sad because Toys R Us is hyping itself up as being a Canadian company. Other options, Walmart, Amazon, both companies that Amazon delivers, so they really don't care if I'm barefoot. Walmart There's a couple that might care that I'm barefoot, but broadly, I shopped at 4 Walmarts tonight. None of them I had an issue at. All of the Walmarts I shopped at, perfectly adequate service. Didn't get bothered about my bare feet. It was only the Toys R Us. It is what it is, but if Toys R Us wants to maintain that policy, that $19 or whatever I spent, which, okay, $14 before tax, the same product. I didn't see it at all the Walmarts, but it was available at one Walmart for 11 something plus tax. So I paid a little more even to support the Canadian company. But if Toys R Us doesn't want to embrace barefoot customers, that will be the last like $15 that I spend there. Way she goes. Anyway, thanks for watching this rambly old barefoot Beyblade day video. Gonna go home, guzzle some coffee. Maybe we'll play a little bit more Beyblade. Maybe we'll just draw and watch some Beyblade. I don't know. It's past midnight, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. You'll see me when you see me next time, and take care of yourself.